sorry, my second life type tends to mess up a bit, but it's coming up. Sorry again, there's like too many people here, so that's why it's like lagging. So if y'all know what the experience of second life is. So sorry. Really sorry. I'm gonna have to put this down so I can fix the camera view. Seems like it like, oh my goodness, that was so bad. Oh. I think I should read this. It says, Archon Magus says, we are gathered here in the sight of divine and these witnesses to unite Midnight and Okashii in the unity of matrimony. As followers of the old ways, they believe that marriage is a public sewing of binding in their hearts. Midnight and Okashii, as you prepare to take these vows, give careful thought. For as you make them, you are making a spiritual commitment to one another for as long as you both shall live. Your love for each other should never be diminished by difficult circumstances, and it is endure until death do you part. Hold on, I gotta go this over so I can see the groom and bride. Sorry. It's my first time actually videoing a second life marriage. Okay, where was I? As children of the divine, your marriage is strengthened by your faith in one another and remembrance to put the happiness of your mate before your own. You put the well-being of your marriage first before all other things of the world. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? Red Paw Pad says, I do. Archon says, hand in hand you enter marriage, hand in hand you step out in faith. The hand you freely give to each other is both the strongest and the most tender part of your body. In the years ahead you will need both strength and tenderness. Be firm in your commitment, don't let your grip become weak, and yet be flexible as you go through a change. Don't let your hold become intolerable. Strength and tenderness, firm commitment, and flexibility of such is a marriage made hand in hand. Sorry guys, I'm in the current of having a cold, so it kind of sucks I have to be here like this, but I want to be here for Oka and Mid, because they're wonderful friends of mine. Archon also said, also remember that you don't walk this path alone. Don't be afraid to reach out to others when together you face difficulty. That's true. I haven't been wed in real life or in second life, but when you're married, you need to give your full attention to your mate, or your person, whatever. You know what I mean. Archon says, other hands are there, friends, family, and your community of faith, to accept An outreach hand is not an admission of failure, but an act of faith. Which reminds me, I need to take a picture, because this is such a beautiful day for both of them. Archon also says, "For behind us, underneath us, all around us all are the gifts the divine has given you to aid you on this journey. It is not to man we give honor in this marriage, but to the gods and goddesses from whence we came." Archon also said, "Midnight, speak now your vows to Okashii." Just waiting. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of this though. Save. Joey. Well, kind of good timing since. Light in my darkest hours, you are my diamond in the rough, and I promise to cherish. Midnight said that. I'm not going to mention any full names. Well, you can probably see it in here. But hopefully I'm doing this really good, because this is my first time doing a video like this. Ooh. Oh, hold on. There's a more lot to read. When we first met, I expected nothing more than friendship, and little did I know that you would be so much more to me. Oftentimes, more than not, we search the heaven and earth for that one special person, and little do we look to the person that is standing right there. Through the following days, I saw the diamond in the rough, a beautiful gem that beyond any description shined more radiant than any star in the sky, and lit up even my darkest hours. I was uncertain at her answer when I asked, and fearful more so when I have ever been. I was filled with joy and happiness when she said yes, and to my surprise felt the same way about me. And the following moments that seemed to last forever, two hearts spoke as no words were said. Two hearts spoke in language that no words can convey as to how we felt. You have always had my heart, as flattering at times as it may be. I know you love me with everything that you are, and everything that you can be, as do the same myself. Okashii, my darling love, will you be the light in my darkest hours? You are my diamond in the rough, and I promise to cherish you forever. I love you. Archon says, "Okashii, speak now your vows to Midnight." Okashii said, "One day in October I got a message from one of my best friends saying he knew someone who needed a home, a place to live, somewhere to actually settle, and he said if we had available room on my sim. Never in a million years did I think that Sublime would bring me to the most incredible man I have ever met. My very best friend, the man I now get to call my husband." I'm gonna have to cut this short and make a second part.